know, this kind of, this is your objective as well. I'm not going to cut too many gazes because she's going to be the highest. So I want that though to be quite clear, not the rest of the experience. Right, off we go then. Sorry, Steve, can I get started getting on with this new cue for Camille? Everybody please focus.
Do we need a guide?
Personally, I don't see much in that comment. Though Lara's version would have it was that Camille was dropping hints. Camille may have been suggesting the need for orientation that day, having seen the pictures. The aerial photographs of Petra on the velvet walls of the hotel lobby. We didn't get a guide. We saw many on horseback offering good prices. Many long rows with brown hands standing at the rocky entrance of the winding path that led to the ancient city. Camille, she even bought a glass of tea from one of the bedroom guides.
I'm glad I wore my strong shoes. Good. We started early.
Where did you learn to speak English?
I don't think we'll need authors.
We're being offered a glass of something.
Tea. That's tea.
Guide speak, that's what it is. English for business purposes.
Ask him if he went to school.
Thank you, that's a lot of sugar.
It's starting to drizzle.
I'm glad I thought to bring my raincoat.
Keep going, everyone. Oh, go do the one.
That's mine. That's mine. That's mine. Where does he live? Is that his wife?
The roads were to hit harder in the hours to come. Hit harder the further we ventured down the rocky track to Petra.
Yeah.
No, I fell.
I see obelisk tombs haunted by the Tajine.
I see a narrow crevice that shelters our track. The crack in the rock.
Where Moses waved his rod.
And brought the water.
From the crack in the rock.
To the desert nomads.
From goddess blocks. Feminine tombs.
And the goddess looms.
The goddesses of water.
And water ceramic pipes. And rock cut channels.
Like this one.
Ah, there are bedouins behind us. Ah, there are bedouins behind us.
Keeping an eye out.
The sound of hooves.
Why does it have to be so cold?
Where does this valley of rock lead to?
Look,
Keep going.
Oh, rock sky. Eyes in the rock.
pink plasticine rock.
Look.
What was Camille telling us to look at? I could see her face in a narrow rock. I could see her face in the rock in a narrow crevice, no? I could see her face in the narrow crevice in between the mountainous rock. The crack. Only it was too huge to describe this crack. But there we were, surrounded by rock and this monolithic crack with light
Splinters of rock. We're all alone. The sound of hooves.
have disappeared.
The goddess looms. It stopped raining.
No, it stopped raining.
The crack in the rock.
Closing up the
It
sky.
hasn't stopped raining. Roofing up. We just completely Yeah, we messed all that bit a bit ahead.
Closing up the sky.
Roofing up. The track narrows in the gorge at the midway point to the treasury. And up above, the adjacent rock cliffs and overhanging sediments are at their narrower. It says here.
But that's nothing. Awkward time to pick you up. Nothing at all.
Okay.
Not a thunder in our eyes.
Okay. Good. Everybody just relax.
Do we need a guide?
Personally, I don't see much in that comment. Though Lara's version would have it was that Camille was dropping hints. Camille may have been suggesting the need for orientation that day, having seen the photographs, the aerial pictures of the aerial pictures of Petra on the velvet walls of the hotel lobby. We didn't get a guide. We saw many on horseback offering good prices, many long rows with brown hands, standing at the rocky entrance of the winding path that led to the ancient city. Camille, she even bought a cup of tea.
I'm glad I bought my strong shoes. Good. We started early.
Where did you learn to speak English?
Ask him if he went to school.
I don't think we'll need horses.
Oh, I don't think William will need horses.
We're being offered a glass of something.
Tea. That's tea.
Guide speak, that's what it is. English for business purposes.
Ask him if he went to school.
Thank you, that's a lot of sugar.
It's
Oh,
hard.
sorry, it's starting to drizzle.
I'm glad I thought to bring my raincoat.
That's mine. Yours is the torn one.
Where does he live? Is that his wife?
The rain has hit harder in the hours to come. Hit harder the further we venture down the winter track to Petra.
I see obelisk tombs haunted by the Jeans.
I see a narrow crevice that shelters our track. The crack in the rock.
When Moses waved his rod
And brought the water.
From the crack in the rock.
to the desert nomads,
And goddess blocks. Temple and tombs.
The goddess looms.
the goddesses of water.
And water ceramic pipes. And rock cut channels.
Like this one.
There are Bedouins behind us.
Keeping an eye out.
The sound of hooves.
Why does it have to be so cold?
Where does this valley of rock lead to?
Look,
Rock stand. Eyes in the rock.
pink plasticine rock.
Look.
What was Camille telling us to look at? I could see her face in the narrow crevice between the mountainous rock. The crack. Only it was too huge to describe this crack. But there we were, surrounded by rock and this monolithic crack with light pouring behind it.
Splinters of rock. We're all alone. The sound of hooves.
Have disappeared.
It's starting to rain. It stopped raining.
The crack in the rock.
It hasn't stopped raining.
Just become narrow at the top.
It
Closing
hasn't
up the
stopped
sky.
roofing us. The track narrows in the gorge at the midway point to the treasury, and up above, the adjacent rock cliffs and overhanging sediment.
You said.
It says here.
But that's nothing. Nothing at all. Camille has thunder in her eyes. Camille turns to look, narrow rocky cliff around her, and the Bedouin eyes haunt her till she's almost dizzy. Camille has whirlpools in her eyes, and she says I'm dizzy, but we laugh and run in the rain. Streams trickling. The goddess of water, carved in the rock, waiting for us. For Camille.
I don't remember Camille having a cup of tea with the Bedouin.
It was a glass of tea, but don't you see? Camille didn't drown. The Bedouins made sure she didn't. She was the loved one.
I'm dizzy.
Camille walked out of the flood and looked around her.
Isis was definitely
No.
not pleased. And I was right. This land never was a desert. At least, not the desert we know now. There were trees and bushes and grasses and most of all water. Underground water, flowing fast, good pulse. The Nabateans stole the water from rock to rock, ceramic pipes, and were able to steer its flow in their general direction. What more do you need if you have rock and water? Back in the coffee shop at home, Camille, as I see it, was busy making it clear that mythology was not part of her plans.
When you're ready.
The track narrows at the gorge in the midway point of the treasury, and up and above the adjacent rock cliffs and overhanging sediment are also at the narrows. Facing the visitor, at a distance of 20 metres, is one of Petra's most dramatic sights. A narrow zigzag crack extending all the way from one... You want me on?
Yeah.
Facing the visitor is one of Petra's most dramatic sights, a narrow zigzag crack extending all the way from the mountaintop to the ground. Behind the crack there is a strong filter of light. You want me to stand up? The visitor will no doubt at this point find this point, this entrance to the city of Petra, the most spectacular and magical of all. For as soon as the visitor crosses
clouds are translucent.
This is more than spectacular.
Breathtaking.
Astounding.
Look at that.
Carved prizes, pillar, pedestal, arches, pilasters,
Monumental.
But it's only a facade.
like a movie set.
Like a movie set. That's what archaeology is all about. Look at that.
It's starting to pour.
It's pouring.
The doorways. Inside the doorways there are hollow spaces. Come on, Camille. Well, we didn't hear anything except the thundering fall of the rain. Camille lagged behind, didn't she? Inside there was a tomb vault. Dark, of course. Reddish, orange, brown sandstone walls smelling of the damp. This is where the tombs were, though, of course, you couldn't see them. My vision of things. Camille knew what she was doing, but then things got out of hand, so Isis chose this moment to reassert her powers. Of course, I was the one who gave myths to Camille. We sat up late one night, discussing the mythology of the ancient history of Petra, the Greek and Roman influence